Hello and welcome to tutorial number 3 in the .NET Video Tutorials brought to you by Scoobysoft.com. My name is Mark White, your tutor for the foreseeable future. In tutorial number 1 we briefly mentioned a checkbox select master page while we were creating default.aspx, and today I want to show you how to create your first master page. But before I do that, I want to give you a brief explanation of what a master page is, and by way of that we will have a look at my website. So you can see here at the top of the website we have Scoobysoft.com, which is the logo, and then we have a number of links going across left to right: home, PhD, tutoring, creativity, my DVDs, and contact. Now these links and this logo, basically the top of the page, they don't change at all as you navigate through the website. The only thing that really changes is the content below them. And were we to change something about this navigation, say I wanted to change this home link, I wanted to change the name of it, or I wanted to change the page it links to, I would have to change it on every page where it occurred. So if I'd written it for the home page, I would have to change it. I would have to change it on the PhD page, the tutoring page, the creativity page. What Master Pages does is it facilitates having to only write this code once, and then if you need to change it, you change it on the master page and it propagates through the whole website. So generally the idea is it allows you to centralize the common functionality of your pages so that you can make updates in just one place. So let's go back to our development environment, and we can see the HTML for the page we created the last day. Just a quick look at that in Design View. And for the time being we're going to leave that alone. I'm going to go over and right click on my project name, select Add New Item, Master Page, masterpage.master. I'm going to leave the default name there, and I'm going to ignore the Select Master Page checkbox because what we're actually doing is creating the master page now. When we create a new page after this, we will then choose the master page we're about to create. So I will just click Add. And this is the HTML for the master page. You can see up here the code file, the masterpage.cs, the C# file behind this page is the very same as the default.aspx we had the last day with default.aspx.cs. This section here, content placeholder ID, this is the area that's reserved for the content of every page that's going to use the master page. It sounds as if it's quite complicated, but in reality it's not too difficult. We're just going to go ahead and do a little bit of work on this master page just to show you how it all comes together. So outside this div I'm going to create another div, and I'm just going to put a little bit of text in here to say this is the master page. I'm going to save that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new page which will actually use this master page. I'm going to create a number of them, but the first one we'll call About. So right click on the project name, Add New Item. This is now a web form which we're going to call About. This time we select the master page and click Add. And you can see that the master page we've created is there for selection, so we'll just click OK. Now, any content that I want to have on this particular page will go into this second content ID equal to content 2. So I'm just going to put in here, this is the About page. I'm going to save that. I'm now going to create another page, which I'm going to call Contact. So we'll call that Contact. And again, select the master page, selecting the same master page which is highlighted by default. And in the content area of this one I'm going to say this is the contact page and save that. Now what I actually want to do next is to make the About page the page that starts the website off. So I'm just going to go over and right click on about.aspx and go down to Set as Start Page. Again, this might not render on your video, but you'll see it in your own development environment. I click Save and click Run, or F5, run without debugging, and go. And now what we can see is this is the master page, which is the text we typed on the master page, and the text that we actually typed on the About page, this is the About page. And if I change the name of the page to Contact, which you will probably do via a link, and click Return or Enter, you can see this is the master page is still there, the content from the master page, but the content for the contact page has changed to this is the contact page. So if I kill that now and change the master page text So this is the master page updated. Save it and run our website again. Clicking run without debug before we do. Now you can see that the content on the master page has changed to this is the master page updated, and this is the about page. And then if we go to the contact page, contact as opposed to contract, you can see that this is the contact page. So you can see all I had to do if I wanted to change the content of the master page was to change it once, as opposed to having to change it on the contact page and the about page. So let's just throw another few pages into the website to see how useful this can be. So we'll call this instructions.aspx, choosing the master page. There's the master page there. We'll just select OK and just type in instructions. And create another page, add a new item, web form, let's just call it location. And select master page is selected, so there's the default master page, and click OK. And a little bit of text just to indicate that that is the location page. And if we run the website again, we can now see that we have 4 pages. There's the about page, and the contact page, indicating the contact page there with the text, and instructions. There's the instructions text we had, and the location page. Click enter, and there's the location. And you can see this is the master page updated. And we'll just go in and do one more edit. We'll go back to the master page and say that this is the master page updated for the second time. Save that, run our website again without debugging, click OK, and we are on the about page with the about text there, and you can see that the master page has changed, updated for the second time. Let's try contact. This is the contact page, master page updated for the second time. Instructions. And the other one was location. So there you go. That's your first master page. I hope you enjoy creating it and that you call back soon for tutorial number 4. My name is Mark White for Scoobysoft.com.